North Node Astrological Consultations, available now at sacredtea.net. What's up, everybody? Come on in here. How y'all doing today? What's happening? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Come on in. Hang out with Shop Blyss today. Hey, boo. How y'all doing? Hey, how y'all doing today? I decided to go on here for a real quick minute. Make sure y'all subscribe to me on YouTube. All right, so you're going to find more of my videos. Every now and then I do a clip here on Instagram, but go on up here and click on that link and make sure you subscribe to me on YouTube. I dropped a new video, MahMah Tea. MahMah Tea dropped a video today. Hey, boo, what's up with y'all? What's up with y'all? How y'all doing? Happy day, happy day, happy day. Woo, I know I'm hot out here, honey. It is hot where I'm at, but I love every minute of it. I'm fantastic. Just want to come on here and talk to y'all. See how y'all doing today. See how y'all doing today. Y'all all right? You see how y'all all right? 484 member on the team. I know that's right. Thank you, Booby, for loving the videos. I appreciate y'all. You know, videos coming from the heart. They're coming from a certain space. Some things are just ridiculous to me, but yeah, that's just for me. You know, I'm a little different. I've always been a little different, a little eccentric, a little different kind of person. And for a long time, you know, that outcast thing. Honey, don't ever be afraid of being different. Don't ever be afraid of speaking your truth. Don't ever be afraid of thinking outside the box, walking in your own lane. Don't ever be afraid of that. Don't ever be afraid of being your true, authentic self, ever. Just a damn shame I had to put on the air self, ever. Just a damn shame I had to put on the air filter. I had to put on a age filter for me to reach all the people that I've reached. But I'm just glad that MahMah Tea has touched so many people. And I just want to give thanks to that. I'm thankful. I'm really thankful because y'all know this stuff, though. Everything that she's saying, I'm saying, because she ain't no different from me. Everything that I'm saying, you already know. I'm just saying it. I'm just the one saying it. You know what I'm saying? Greetings, baby. Welcome, y'all. I appreciate y'all for being here. I'm going to bring some people on. Let's talk. Let's build, right? Because let's have conversations. Sometimes I'm just on here all the time. I ain't saying nothing. I don't even know how to bring anybody on here. Well, if you want to come, I don't know. Do you raise a hand? Or, I don't know how this shit works. But I don't know how it works. I appreciate y'all, though. So what's going on? What's going on in the world where you at? Are y'all making the change? Are y'all making the shift? Remember, eclipse is about change and reversals, but it was in Aries. That means you got initiated. Or if it was in Sidereal and Pisces, that means you need to end it. You need to start utilizing your wisdom. Pisces rules wisdom. Oh, I appreciate that non-ether being. Shout out to the non-ether beings in the building. Oh, thank you. You know what? I'm a tropical woman, honey. My family is, even though I speak MahMah Tea from a southern language, I got family in the South. I got family in the West. I got family in the Caribbean. You know, so when I was going to do MahMah Tea, I was going to do it with a West Indian accent. And they said, people, they ain't going to know what you're talking about when you speak like that. They ain't going to understand what you said. So I said, let me do MahMah Tea in the Southern drawl. Pulling on some of my ancestors down there from the South. You from Jamaica? Hey, Jamaica. Shout out to Jamaica. You understand either way? Exactly. Because it's the truth and it's resonating. But I'm going to tell you now, that's why, you know, them filters tap into something. So this is what I said for me, right? I said, I'm going to utilize this filter to tap into them old ancestral spirits to bring forth this truth and this information. And if I'm going to turn into something, I'm going to turn into that. And meaning that I'm going to be this old, wise-cracking ass woman that's going to be speaking this knowledge. And I make sure I'm going to be here to tell the story. I'm tapping into some longevity, honey, because I ain't going nowhere. This my planet. This our planet. And some of you put... Did y'all see that video I did about that damn fallout filter? These fools is out here doing the fall... Y'all crazy as hell. You doing these fallout filters from Mexico, but in Missouri. Hey, you know what? You from Missouri? I lived in Missouri and now I'm in Mexico. I lived in Kansas City, Missouri for about 20 years. Yes, I did. Midwest, Kansas City, Missouri, Hickman Mills area. Raised children out there, everything. Hey, boo. Hey, you live in Missouri. Shout out to Misery. That's what they used to call it. Those of y'all know Missouri. Shout out to Misery, right next to Kansas. But I ain't gonna get into it. It was a great place. It was a very quiet. You know what? While I lived in Missouri, I learned the quality of life. Cause me myself, I'm born in the Bronx, New York. Yes, I am. Right in the concrete jungle, straight up hardcore Bronx, New York. My grandmother and my grandfather came up to the United States in the 1940s, and they came up from the Caribbean, and they've been in the United States. Some of my aunts and my uncles were born in the Caribbean, and my mother was born in New York, and my father. You know, Papa was a Rolling Stone. I met that man when I was about 8, 9, and meet him again. I had to get all the information from my aunts. And his father, his family was indigenous to this land. That's when I go out here in the sun, my ass get red. I get mahogany. I was like, where does red come from? Come from my indigenous ancestors. We indigenous to this whole planet, honey. I'm not going to claim one over the other, honey. I'm going to claim the whole thing. All this is mine. All of it. From the left side to the right side. From the north to the south. It's all ours. You know what I'm talking about? Thank you, baby. Thank you, cultured women. Thank you. Bronx Grand Cause. Bronx Soundview. Shout out to Soundview. Shout out to Fordham Road. Shout out to Brooklyn Boulevard. Shout out to University Ave. Shout out to Sedgwick. Yeah, I know about that. I grew up on Roosevelt, Long Island, though. Shout out to Roosevelt, Long Island. Alice Boulevard, Nassau Road, Sherman Street, Centennial Park. We wasn't allowed to go to that part. That was the bad people park. Roosevelt Park. Shout out to Eddie Murphy. Shout out to Vernon Lynch. Shout out to all the people. Shout out to Public Enemy. Shout out to everybody who grew up in Roosevelt, New York. Shout out to Hempstead. Yeah. Shout out to Freeport. Come on, y'all. Y'all know. This spirit had me moving all over the place. Shout out to, I spent 5 years in Atlanta. Yes, I did. Shout out to Cumberland. Shout out to what's the Cobb County. Shout out, I spent a little bit of time down there in Albany, Dougherty County. Shout out to Albany. Yeah, I had to get the hell on up out of ATL though. A lot of people starting to recognize MahMah Tea in ATL. I would go to the grocery store here. Mama? You know, not everybody like Mama. Some people love Mama. Some people don't like Mama. I said, you know what? I think it's time to go. I got the hell on up out of there, Atlanta. They doing a lot of crazy. Never mind. Marietta, shout out to Kennesaw. Yeah, I lived out in Cumberland. I like that over little area. I was up there in Cumberland. It was nice. I love y'all too, baby. The wisdom, hey, because it's in the DNA, baby. I'm pulling this thing from deep within to up on high. Because I remember, we are beginning to remember. You feel me? We are beginning to remember and awaken, and you ain't going to be able to stop it. Because it's like pop, 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 pop. It's popping all over the place. DNA explosions popping all over the place. That's why I be getting crazy and upset. Y'all fighting over the same dumb shit. Watching this YouTube show the other day, and I was listening to these. That was the inspiration for MahMah Tea dropping the video today called The Fallen. I dropped the video today called The Fallen. Make sure you subscribe to me on YouTube. Link is in the bio. YouTube. Okay, one more thing now. Now, y'all, I had to cut off my inboxes. Everybody asking, Mama, you inbox me? Mama, did you inbox me? And you did a reading for me? No. I will never inbox none of you. No disrespect, but I ain't got time to be let me inbox this one today. No. All you got to do is check the number of followers, baby. You check the number of followers and you're going to know if it's me or not. And that's it. That's it. You know, but no, really, like, I think the people, one of the messages I really want to get across to many of you is the power is in numbers. Powers is in the collective. Powers is in the conscious mind of the people. You have to stop sitting back, letting them do shit. And then saying, oh, they doing this. Did you hear about that? And they passing this law and they passing that law. You know what it's going to take? I'm going to tell you what's going to take. America, you finna go through one hell of a revolutionary war again with that Pluto return that's going to be happening around the time in November in sidereal. Watch Pluto. Watch the movement of the outer planets, because the outer planets is what creates the generational shift in the consciousness of the people. Watch Pluto. Watch Uranus. Watch Neptune. Neptune is going to cross over soon out of Pisces into Aries, I believe. I got to look at my charts. That's when the shift's going to happen on a global scale. They watching that. And so they have to distract you. They have to create all kind of things to get you to feed into their agenda. And y'all are feeding into it with this fallout filter. I mean, y'all just weird. Who would put a filter? Who would use a fallout filter that will replicate an apocalypse state, and you in an apocalypse, to see what you look like in an apocalypse state? Who would do that? What the hell y'all doing that for? Astral project. Go ahead, taste the trap. You smart. Who would do that? Lies just like, and it'd be after the other. I'd be like, you know, we gonna put a clog in this wheel right there now. We gonna put a clog in this wheel right there. We gonna stop this shit. And those you want to keep on doing it, I think there's something in your spirit, because some of you ain't got no souls, but there's something deep within your spirit that wants this to happen, because I guess you feel that you ain't gonna make it past this conscious shift. Not everybody on the same side. There is polarities. There is oppositions. There is. This is what creates the balance. But this scale's been tipped for far too long. Far too long, baby. And so it's time for the righteous ones to get on the right side of the scale to bring some balance. All right? Because, you know, there's certain things that resonate with me that a lot of people say. I don't join one side. I'd be like, oh, I'm with them. Oh, I'm with them. I'm a buffet, honey. I'm going to the buffet, and I'm the plate. And I'm going to the buffet, and I'm putting little bit of pieces here. Oh, yeah, that tastes good. Yeah, I'm going to try a little bit of that. And if it don't agree with me, I'm scraping it off my plate. How else you going to expand your knowledge? You can't stay trapped in a box. You're going to have to expand your knowledge, your consciousness. Sagittarius, mental exploration. That's Sagittarius energy. That's why I love the energy of Sagittarius, and I love the energy of Aquarius. That fire and that air sign together. And the planets that rule both of them are together right now. Whether they're in Aries in the sidereal, or they are in Taurus in the tropical. They're together. And I think they're resonating to affect both either earth or fire or energy of the people. Shout out to Aquarius, y'all crazy asses. But you the genius. You supposed to be a little crazy, a little eccentric. You're supposed to dance and walk to the beat of your own drum, because you rule the conscious mind of all the people, humanity, aliens, everything that's outside the box, honey. You supposed to be out there. And Sagittarius is right there along with you. Why don't you just get on Sagittarius back? Y'all go galloping in the sunset and bring us back this truth. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Shout out to all the Aquarius in the building. Put an A in the chat, you and Aquarius. Go ahead, put an A in the chat, you Aquarius, honey. Put an A in the chat, you Aquarius. Let me tell you something. Ain't no sign greater than the other, because we are all the embodiments of all the zodiacs in the sky. And this is more than 12, okay? We just working with the 12 right now, but there's 12, there's 13, there's so many constellations up there, and you can tap into each one of them and bring out some truth once you understand how they resonate and what they represent, right? But they got us on this 12 system, right? Everything is 12 tribes, 12 months, 12 hours, 12 disciples, but 12 apostles. Then Hercules or something, got 12 labors of Hercules. What else they got that's 12? It's just all symbolic though. Numerology. It's all symbolic. It's all symbolic. You know? You dig? You know what I'm saying? 12 midnight, the clock strikes 12. Transformation time. Also 13. Now 13 is 13 is you. You the 13th. See, it's you. It's about you. You the 13th one. But when you start looking at Ophiuchus, the first thing I think, Ophiuchus, whatever the hell, however you want to put it. When I first saw that symbol, I said, that's Hydra energy. This is about Hydra. When I started looking at the story of Hydra, I said, well, goddamn. You know, mythology, you can find a lot of truth in mythology. You really can, because it's all in the story. Everything is told to you in stories. And you just got to get down to the moral of the story and the symbolism of the story. And there's a story that ain't nobody talking about, too. I'm really tapping in more and more about the Argos, Navis. They call Polaris, but Polaris is Stella Maris. When you start digging into who Stella Maris is, there's some, honey, I've been asking some of all you. My Mercury is square my Saturn, so I be censoring myself quite a bit. I don't want to give out too much all the time. Hey, baby, how y'all doing? However, 13th sign is spelled, or however what you saying, baby? Special K, we talking about? Are you Earth? You goddamn right, Earth, Wind. No, I'm war. Oh, you mean element of my sign? Well, we are all the elements. But if you're looking at where my sun is placed, or my ascendant is placed, my sun is placed in the sign of the great premortal mother, which is Cancer. I need to turn off something. These people always sending me messages when I'm trying to get on here. I should have put on my do not disturb sign. You know what? When you resonate with Sag, I mean, you got energy in there. It's so probably planetary. It could be your moon in Sag. You know, every planet, we are all the planets. They go, oh, the planets ain't real. The moon ain't real. This and that. But let me get your birth date. Let me see. I can bet you I can read some shit about you and that on your birth date. And you're going to be like, how the hell you know all that? That shit is real. Because that shit is real. Grand afternoon, love. How are you? You know what I'm saying? Thank you, baby. We are here to do our part. We are all here to give our talents and our gifts, to walk in our purpose now, here, this moment. This is the moment. Hold our hands up like this can't hold us. Honey, it's the time is now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next year. Right now. Right now, y'all. I need to stop playing around with yourselves. Know what your purpose is. You already know. You know, I have done hundreds of astrological consultations since I started doing astrology again. Hundreds of them. And when I look into the charts and I'm reading these charts, I start with the North Node. I do North Node astrological consultations. I make the North Node the star of the show. Everybody like, I'm Leo. I'm Gemini. I don't care, baby, you all of it. Now, the thing is, how you going to utilize all of these constellations to walk towards your purpose? How you going to utilize the planetary energies within our solar system to harness the power that's already in you to start walking in your purpose? And your purpose ain't always really, for real. It's not always about you personally. Sometimes it's a domino effect. I said this before. You might be here, you were equipped, or you said you was going to come here to clean out some things to make room for those who came after you. Because if you decide to return again, the road is clear for you by the time you get here. I know a lot of y'all can't deal with that. A lot of y'all can't get down in that and deep with that science, but the soul is everlasting. The soul is eternal. And you're going to keep coming back in here to Earth is a school. You're going to learn your lessons, get your blessings. Either one, a little bit of both. We got karmic ties with people. We got soul mates with people. And your soulmate sometimes it ain't the easiest relationship. Some of you going to remember one and the other one ain't going to remember who the hell you is. Sometimes I think down here is a big ass game to somebody. A lot going on in Ireland. Honey, there's a lot going on everywhere. You know, Ireland, y'all real close to us. You know that, right? Know y'all real close to us over here, them Black Irish. That's why they treat y'all like they treat y'all. Y'all the us over there. Nah, I'm gonna keep it real. Y'all the us over there. You know what I mean when I say that? Know what I mean? Divine energy to y'all too, baby. Divine. And who said quincunx? Somebody getting on into that semi-sextile, quincunx square opposites in y'all. Okay, go ahead, baby. Let's talk about it. What you want to talk about with that? I like that. You need to go ahead. Let's get together. I've been trying to get a crew of sisters together who really know this thing. And let's do the damn thing. You feel me? Let's get this. This is what we did in the temples, baby. You know, let me tell y'all. Back in the dip days, like y'all got all these churches and these what y'all got what they call them your places of worship that's all over the planet, honey. It was the women that had them temples. It was temples in there, and we was doing a whole lot of stuff in there. All kind of things, manifest. We held the women. Now, I know a lot of you men ain't gonna get with this. You think I'm picking on y'all, this, and that, and the other. Honestly, I don't care. I don't care. But I'm gonna tell you this, women, honey, you hold the sacred oath. See, the power is in you, the spiritual power. Men have physical power, mental power as well, but you got spiritual power. And that's one of the most powerful things, because everything happens in the spiritual world first, and you bring it forth in manifestation. That's why they use you to do certain rituals. I ain't gonna talk about all that right now on this live. That may be for a private channel. Baby, if divine feminine energy is available to all, but she's been suppressed. She's been subdued. And every time she about to wake on up, here comes somebody trying to squish her ass back on down. But it ain't time for that. Now, Aquarian energy ain't about that shit either. You know, Aquarian energy is really androgynous energy. That's where your androgynous beings come from. It comes from Aquarian energy. Aquarian Uranus rules androgyny. That's why you see a whole bunch of androgynous beings. Y'all be like, oh, it's the water. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that. It's the frequency. It's the Can I explain more about androgyny? Well, you know, everything is androgynous. Everything is masculine, feminine. Everything has polar opposites. The universe is filled with light and dark energy. Now, if you manifest that down here in the physical form, Earth is the most densest form in the universe. So everything has to be compacted down here in this flesh, in this body. Androgyny. Now, that don't mean for you to go out there and do no crazy shit. And when I speak on androgyny, I'm not talking about what perverts do. Perverts do things with children and animals, all of this ain't got shit to do with it. This is about energy. And some of y'all want to clump everybody up with the other. I'm just saying. A whole lot of responsibility, because let me tell you, oh, there's so much I want to say. Let me see how I can say this thing. I'ma wait. I'ma wait. I ain't gonna come out here and say too much right quick. We gonna Aquarius is not plaguing me. I'm Aquarius. Aquarius is, I said, is androgynous. It's a combination of masculine and feminine energy. Some say that this is, if you ever notice, there's a couple of symbols that's human in the astrological glyphs. Gemini, and that's a mutable sign. Twins, air, mutable, changeable. Virgo, another mutable sign, which is ruled by the same planetary energy of Mercury. That's why Mercury is a neutral planet. And Aquarius is ruled by two signs, which is Saturn as well as Uranus. But Uranus is tapping on the high frequency of Mercury. That's why both of them rule electronics. Mercury rules electronics, things that you hold physically or use to communicate with, whereas Uranus electricity is something like that lights up cities, something that connects masses of people or affects masses of people. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Your Gemini and your husband first. Ooh, y'all who talking each other to death? He probably talking, if you the Gemini, you talking a whole lot of stuff, and he the Virgo, he picking apart everything you saying. Is that how I go at the dinner table sometimes, baby? Aries and Cancer, whoo, that's me and my daughter. That's fire and water. Cardinal, fire and water. If you look at nature, and you're gonna let's put together active fire and active water. That's lava. That's them two energies. That's some straight up lava. Yeah, man. Cancer and Virgos get along. You gotta look at the elemental energy of it, like elements. So sun, elements of the sun, harmonizing elements. Air goes very well with fire. Water goes very well with water. Now, if you got two people like my husband, they say my husband is a Capricorn and I'm a Aries. Well, I guarantee you, what's holding y'all together ain't the sun. What's holding y'all together, y'all may have a compatibility with the moon or Venus. There's a Saturn-Venus connection there. There's a Moon-Venus connection there, because Moon and Venus is the feminine energy. Moon is emotions. Venus is love. So there has to be a connection with emotions and love together. The whole two signs that ain't got nothing to do with each other with the sun sign. But it's the Moon and the Venus that's holding the relationship together. There's got to be something bonding that has to deal with her emotions and his love, or vice versa. I'm telling you, you got some Moon Mars energy over here. Somebody beating somebody's ass in there. Let me shut up. I ain't gonna talk about that so much. No, I'm talking about. Ooh, Cancer. I love me some Taurus. My North Node is in Taurus. We both like to eat a lot of food. And we both like money. I'm just saying. Hubby and Virgo, you were Libra. So we talking about Mercury and Venus energy. That's great conversations, good communications.
What's wrong with the world, mama? People never lie. Wrong with the world, mama. People killing, people dying, children hurt and you hear them crying. And you practice what you preach, and would you turn people that you...
MahMah Tea, Sacred Tea Apparels, link in bio. And if you like the content, feel free to like, share, and subscribe and support Mama. And don't forget to subscribe to me on YouTube. Y'all be good now. Bye, baby. Bye, baby. Bye, baby. Bye, baby. Bye, baby.